Bashar al-Assad has been re-elected for a fourth term as president of war-torn Syria with 95.1% of the votes cast in government-held areas. Official results have shown, after a vote dismissed by the opposition and Western powers as a sham. Wednesday's controversial presidential vote was the second since the beginning of Syria's uprising-turned-war a decade ago, a conflict that has killed hundreds of thousands of people, forced millions to leave the country and wrecked its infrastructure. Head of Parliament Hamuda Sabig announced the results at a news conference saying voter turnout was about 78%, with more than 14 million Syrians taking part. Standing against al-Assad were two obscure candidates: former Deputy Cabinet Minister Abdallah Salom Abdallah and Mahmoud Ahmad Murray, a member of the so-called tolerated opposition, long dismissed by exiled opposition leaders as an extension of al-Assad's government. Murray got 3.3% of the vote, while Salom received 1.5%. On the eve of the election, the United States, Britain, France, Germany and Italy said the poll was neither free nor fair, and Syria's fragmented opposition has called it a farce, but there were no doubts that al-Assad would be re-elected. In the previous polls in 2014, he had won nearly 89% of the vote. The vote was boycotted by the Syrian Democratic Council, which administers an autonomous oil-rich region in the northeast, as well as in the northwestern region of Idlib, where people denounced the election in large protests on Wednesday. The UN Syria envoy, Geir Peterson, noted the polls were not held under the political transition called for by Security Council Resolution 2254, which provides for free and fair elections. What is required is a Syrian-led and owned political solution, facilitated by the United Nations and backed by constructive international diplomacy.